Hello everyone and welcome to a game called Cassie. This is a short visual novel game that looks very pretty. Let's go ahead and start. I stop, attempting to catch my breath. I finally made it to a clearing. I take in my surroundings, the awe and splendor of this place. The pool glitters from beneath the sunlight, peeking through the canopy of trees. It feels safe here. My own bubble, away from the hustle and bustle of my city. Safe from my many suitors. 12 men! 12! All 12 of them propositioning me for marriage. Wow, she's so wanted. Why me? Cassandra, you shouldn't waste time, I can hear my mother say. Some here have money, prospects, some are strong, come from good families. Any would be good for you. Haven't you spoken to them? I shake my head. None were worth remembering anyway. I didn't care, that's why I hadn't returned their letters. Most were pleasing to look at, others wonderful to speak to. Some I could imagine building a life with, but I just want to ignore them all. Using my knowledge of carpentry to build us a home. But wasn't love supposed to be more? Shouldn't it leave me spiraling, building fantasies with mere moments? What I've read of love, longed for, and craved of love was more. Cassandra, you're nearly 18. Why aren't you married yet? Oh, it's just this type of story. Oh God. I'm in the wrong place. I don't condone this stuff. I wasn't. I'm not even 17 yet. Oh! You'll need to find a partner. Otherwise, you'll be alone. Is that what you want? No! I don't want that. Can I go to high school first? Of course not. Who wants to be alone? That was the straw that broke my back. After a day of labor, I came home to a lecture. What does she know of love? My father is just a man. My brilliant mother doesn't speak of his prowess, his charm, and definitely not his looks. I swear to God, if she's in love with her father, I'm not posting this. Not in the way he speaks of hers. My mother could have waited for more. Her beauty still shines even now, much above women half her age. I swear to God, if she's in love with her mother, this is over. The age thing is already uncomfortable, but despite her excellence, she was a coward. She feared the wonder of love who would pass her by like a ship in the night. Ironic, since my father is a sailor. He was enough. Was love just enough for some people? I believe so, but that won't be true for me. I'd rather never be loved than to be loved so half-heartedly. She spoke as if love would only find me because of my looks and not my merit. Looks were fading. Even in a few more years, I won't look like this. What then? I am enough? So maybe love that is enough for me. That thought. I take shelter beneath the sun and before the pond. All my days were spent with wood, clay, and parchment. Cities were all people and no earth. What is this sentence? I run for a good while before I found land untouched by men. To think we could simply live out our days in barrels like rabbits, eating grapes in the fields, free of taxes and marriage out of convenience. Was love more than without the interference of man? Without the complications and expectations? Mankind is great and all because of our nuances, but it's also for our weakness, the way we make more out of the simplest things. Couldn't she at least be 20? Could she at least be 20? The duality torments me. I dip my hands into the cold pool before me. Rubbing the water across my face has soothed me just enough. Then, I see something in the water. Someone. The world is swallowed up. My agonizing philosophy is right along with it. There is so much and yet nothing. They smile at me and I, in return. Their smile is the greatest I've ever seen because it's mine. Pink fills their cheeks. Hello. They tell me and I, in return. Their beauty enraptures me. I'm in love with myself! Aha! At least that's a little less weird than being in love with my father. A lot less weird, actually. It feels like I shouldn't be able to gaze upon someone so stunning. I'm tongue-tied, and it seems they are the same. They need not speak. They are just wonderful in their silence. Though their voice is music to my ears, a perfect melody. It puts every composer and songbird alike to shame. Cassie, says Cassandra. The name falls from my lips, both familiar and unfamiliar. My heart squeezes. There's so much I want to tell them. Now, more than ever, I feel my age. Will there ever be enough time for me to tell them all the things I want to say? I fear there is no amount of time great enough. Bro, I thought you were like 16 or something. They look at me in a way that makes me feel more than a human being, like something grand. As much as I love to be seen by someone so great, I'm nothing compared to them. I never thought I'd like being nothing. Once I feared not being enough. Now, it's so easy. Cassie, I love you more than anything I've ever known. I don't fear how shameless I'm speaking. It is simply the truth. My sentiment is returned and I am not worthy. But even knowing so, to be loved by them, I'm so glad to have experienced this. I don't want to be loved by anyone that isn't my Cassie. Their allure is unmatched. Their silence is worth more to me than every romantic word ever written. Stay with me, as long as you'll have me. They take the words right out of my mouth. We're two lost souls who found each other in this endlessly cruel world. To think some will never experience this love. This love is more than anything I could ever imagine. I'll never leave you. And we were true to our word. I never saw my mother, or my simple father ever again. Nor the bustling cities, my work or my suitors. With time that went by so quickly, Cassandra and the corporeal form only lasted a week with Cassie. However, soon after I became the flowers, where I would be alone, be forever, be one with Cassie. What is this? A piece of my soul, filled with my infinite love, was placed in every flower that graced this beautiful yet cruel earth. Lovers will only have a piece of what Cassie and I have, but our love is so great that just a piece of all lovers will ever need to find true eternal love. But this is probably set like back in a long, but they talk about cities too, but like, so I don't know. I think maybe she like fell so in love with the environment, perhaps. She just sat out there and deceased or something. Does that make sense? Like, there's Cassie and there's Cassandra. I mean, did she fall in love with her reflection? What is this? I don't think everything was really said. I mean, I think I wanted more context. So was the girl that we saw Cassie or Cassandra? My confusion is utmost. But she got away. She got away from her weird parents and the suitors who were after a 16-year-old. So good for her. Great for her, actually. So that's kind of weird. To me, at least. I feel like it should be weird to more people these days, actually. So, but this was probably set back, you know, back in time when people were like, you know, you have to have an arranged marriage or marry to someone rich, or, I mean, I'm sure people still believe stuff like that. Definitely. You know, but like, anyway, that was Cassie. I hope you guys enjoyed the short video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.